What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop, fam. I'm going straight on in on this one. Well. It happened. A predominantly white jury found three white men guilty, not one, not two, three, guilty of killing a black man in America. Oh shit, what date is this? We gotta write this down. Let's see. November 24th, 2021, the year 2021, our Lord. Yeah. Damn, it happened, fam. I'll be damned. They found him guilty. Fam. Now, you know, since the beginning of time in America, black people in America, ever since this country was colonized by Anglo-Saxons, it has been hell on the black man. Black people, but the black man specifically, but not specifically, but more importantly, not even more importantly, damn, I can't get it right. But the black man especially, how about that? It has been hell. Because it has been hell, because of the climate, because of the way the country has been structured, the way the biased leadership is, the way that this systemic system works with their racism and stuff, it's designed to give white people breaks who violate black people. It's actually designed to give them breaks. Now, if you're a white person and you don't violate black people and you ain't got no problem with black people, I ain't talking about you. I want to make that very clear, because sometimes, you know, you start talking about white folks and all white folks think you're talking about them. It's like when you talk about black folks, sometimes all black people think you're talking about all black people. It's like they can't read between the lines. For some reason, they can't just understand that, oh, he's talking about those kind. He's talking about that black person. He ain't talking about me. He's talking about those two right there. He's talking about those 10 uncivilized mutts over there. He's not talking about me. Because if you're not a black uncivilized mutt, then you know I'm not talking about you. If you're not the kind of person who don't give a damn about life and you're and that's disrespectful to others, inconsiderate of others, go around and make your neighborhood unsafe to live in and just totally disrespectful, you know I ain't talking about you. That should go without saying. But for some reason, you know, you got to explain this shit over and over and over again. The same thing when you're talking about white folks. If you're talking about uncivilized white folks, everybody always say, oh, he must be racist. If you're not the dirty, low-down, thieving ass cop that's corrupt, that's shooting black folks in the back, that's illegally killing folks and robbing folks and lying, stealing, and killing, well, you know I'm not talking about you. You should be pumping me up. You should be saying, go Willie, kill him, get him. You should be saying, get him. Because these uncivilized mutts make y'all look bad. Just like the uncivilized mutts in our race make us look bad. They make you look bad. They make your living harder. You got to explain stuff and people looking upside your head thinking you one of them. Because of these uncivilized mutts in Brunswick, Georgia, who decided they wanted to just kill a black man. They went on the hunt. And they chased this dude down and killed him because they didn't like the idea that a black dude was in their neighborhood. He could have been jogging, he could have been walking, he could have been standing on the corner, minding his business. He could have been anywhere but there. But the fact that he was there, they decided, Oh, we get a free kill. Look at this. Got us one. Who knows what they was feeling on that day? Who knows what they was doing? Maybe they was checking out a Trump speech. Maybe they was reading some literature on Robert E. Lee. No, they don't think they could read too good, so they probably wasn't reading. But I don't know, maybe they was Heil Hitler or something, somewhere along those lines. Maybe they watched, one of their old sitcoms or something and started thinking, yeah, man, let's get them, let's get them. Maybe they were sitting around feeling sorry for themselves and mad at the fact that they've had 1,000-year jump and black people have passed them up and they not living as well as they want to live and they blaming it on black folks. So let's go harm somebody black. Because that's what a lot of it is, fam, is jealousy. A lot of jealousy. It's just like when some of them see an interracial couple, they see a black dude with a white woman, they like, oh, why he got her? Why I couldn't get her? Let's get him, Earl. So these uncivilized mutts killed an innocent man and had the nerve to say the reason they killed this man was because he was trying to kill them. They tried to really argue that it was self-defense. First of all, they tried to say they went to go try to track him down because he was suspected of being a burglar. So they're going to suspect him of burglarizing an abandoned house where actually the house was being built. So he walked around the house looking around in his neighborhood, somebody building a house. So he's looking around, he's curious just like anybody else. If somebody start building a house next door to mine today, in my neighborhood, it's going to affect my my property value. It's in my neighborhood. It's a reflection of me. I want to see what it's about. I want to see what they're doing. Maybe they're doing something cool in there that might be, maybe I can use it, in my renovation process or something. Or maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're doing something they ain't supposed to be doing or whatever. But more than anything, I'm just curious. So I'm just looking around like anybody do. There ain't a person walking this planet that's over 20 years old that have not walked around and inside of a home that was being built without permission from the owner. It don't even have to be your neighborhood. You see something being built, sometimes you get out and look around, just see, just looking around. And I can guarantee you they've been inside that same house. I bet you they looked around. Now, how do you think that would have worked out if some black people that in the neighborhood would have saw them looking around and rolled up and like started following them, pulled out guns, trapped them, and then they try to wrestle the gun from them, and then black person kill them? What you think that would have looked like? That would have been open and shut. This case almost got swept under the rug. It only came to light after the video came out. Once that video came out, that's when everybody saw what happened. So imagine had that video not come out. Imagine how many videos that didn't come out. Imagine how many cases like this where you didn't have video evidence. How many black people just died at the hands of these uncivilized mutts like the McMichaels and this dude Brian? Imagine. They just take their word for it because that's what the prosecutor, even with the video, the prosecutor was just taking their word for it. Oh, he did what? He tried to kill y'all. Y'all was trying to make a citizen's arrest and he fought back. You had to kill him. Okay, cool. Open and shut. Bam. There ain't nothing to talk about. Move around. They never even took him down questioning or anything. They just took a little statement on the scene. Okay, see y'all later. Boom. Scoop them up. Get them on up out of here. Uncivilized mutts. And every single one of them got what they deserved. And you know what else? They should have arrested their mammies and their pappies, because their mammies and their pappies probably taught them to be that way. Just like what's his name? The daddy, the pappy. Which one is it? Travis McMichael Which one of these suckers is daddy? Let's see. You got Travis and Gregory. Greg McMichael and son Travis. Okay, so Greg is the pappy. The pappy put his son in that position. Let me tell you something, fam. A father is supposed to protect his son. Even if you, in your mind, in your sick ass mind, you want to do something wrong, you don't bring your son along for the ride. You try to protect your son. Isn't that why a lot of dudes want to have a son? So that the son can carry on their name? Now, his son is facing, along with him and his uncivilized buddy, a life sentence in prison with the possibility of no parole, should the judge decide that's what he wants to do. He put his son in that position. That ain't love. He didn't love that boy. He bred that boy. He didn't raise him, he bred him. Ignorant, uncivilized. He ignorant, uncivilized. He married an ignorant, uncivilized woman, and they produced an ignorant, uncivilized son who joined his pappy out in the streets for a 2021 version of a showdown, a Wild Wild West showdown where your opponent don't even have a gun. It's the uncivilized mammies and pappies that bred these bastards. They need to be arrested too. That's right. Go back and get them all. And then go get their grandpappies and their grandmammies who taught them, who didn't have enough sense to try to teach them how to operate, how to live in a civilized society. Uncivilized mutts is what they are. They see a black man running, so they decide we're going to run after him. Let's have some fun. Let's get him, Earl. Jump on the back of a pickup like they normally do back in the day. You know how they did it. They was having flashbacks. Oh, got us one. And now those clowns facing life sentences. And they deserve everything they got coming to them. Family, imagine you just coming out your house. I don't care what neighborhood you live in. It don't matter. It don't matter how much money you got or don't have. But just imagine coming out of your house and you can't walk just in your own neighborhood. Somebody decide because they feel in their mind you're out of place. See, that's what happened. In their mind, he got out of his place. So imagine imagine any one of you watching this broadcast right now. You walk outside of your door and you decide to take a walk, or you decide to take a jog. And then you just accosted all of a sudden by somebody who decides that, you know what, we the 2021 slave patrol. Yo, what you doing? What you doing out here, boy? What you doing out here, girl? Wait a minute, stop. You better get on out of here. Approaching with a gun, shotgun. Now they got a gun. Anytime somebody got a gun on you, they got control of your life. They can decide to take it or leave it. You know, they can decide to take your life, or they can decide to spare your life. It's up to them. If you get a chance to reach for that gun, what you gonna do? You got to try to take the decision out of their hands if you see an opportunity, right? That's what he did. He saw an opportunity. He saw an opening, and he took it. He took the gamble and lost. They probably would have gunned him down no matter what. Family, flip the switch. Flip the strip and just imagine, had that been a white dude running in the neighborhood and some black dudes decided, oh, I think he was stealing. Let's go get him. Pulled out shotguns. Pulled out a shotgun, jumped on the back of a vehicle, a truck, pulled out a shotgun, pulled out a gun. Yo, what are you? Slow down, slow down. Stop. Come talk to us, boy. Where you going? Imagine. Don't tell me that this is not about race. It's always about race in America. It's always got something to do with race in America. And quite frankly, fam, those 11 jurors, I'm surprised. But if I had been the defense attorney, ain't no way I would have let if I had been the prosecutor, ain't no way I would have went with 11 white people on the jury. It's too risky. It's too many racist people in this country. At least half the people in this country racist. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'd have took that chance. 11 of them? Hell no. Nah. Remember, Rittenhouse just had 11. He had 11 white jurors. Not guilty. Boop. See you later, man. Hey, Kyle. Say, man, see you at the barbecue. Come on, fam. Nah. Too many racist people in this country. I wouldn't have taken that chance. Way too many racist people in this country. 11 in Georgia? Hell no. Hell no. First of all, I would have been trying to get the trial moved closer to a mixed, a mixed county, a county that didn't exhibit such racial disparity. 11? Hell no. I wouldn't have went with that. Why do you think it was so important for that OJ's dream team to have a mixed jury? Because 11 white people would have more than likely found him guilty, and that's in Los Angeles, and you know how liberal they are. Going into the comments. Straight cash, homie. What up? Kush African. Can't let you on without you got to at least have a profile pic, bro. I ain't letting nobody on that don't have a profile pic. You could be anybody. I need to see a profile at least. I'm talking about a person. I'll bring you in on the broadcast if you want to talk, but I got to see a person. Upload a picture of yourself, and when you come on, your picture got to match your profile. I want to see who I'm talking to. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the invite. I'm gonna send you an invite out. I'm gonna put the I'll put the invite in the comment right now. If you want to join the live stream, come on in. Come on down. Come on down. There is the invite. Chris Smith. You say we got a troll. Let's see if we can find the troll. We got to get rid of the trolls, fam. Why? Because trolls are hoes. Got to get rid of them. Let's see where he is. Let's see what this sucker is. Let's see if we can get him on up out of here before we start bringing in some respectable people. Let's see. Let's get rid of the trolls. We want to get rid of the trolls. Where they at? Where you at, sucker? Don't be trying to hide now. The trolls always show up on these type of shows because they already know I'm going in. Yeah. Miss Sean, what's up? Salute. I can't find this sucker, fam. I'm looking for him. I'm going to give it a few more. If I don't find this sucker in the next 60 seconds, I'm gone. Let's see. Probably dipped. Let's see. Let's see. Where you at, troll? I'm finna do you like your mama and everybody else, and your daddy, and anybody you ever been in a relationship with. I'm finna dismiss you, ignore you, neglect you, disrespect you. Yeah, I'm gonna do just like everybody else do you. Where that sucker at? Yeah, he dipped. He dipped. Oh, hey, I got him, y'all. I got that sucker. I got him. Here we go. Get his sucker countdown. See, when you count down, it make it hurt. It's extra hurt. It make it hurt. Get his sucker countdown. 3, 2, 1. Get your ass up out of here. That's how you doing. That's how you doing, fam. I see Reggie. What's up, Reg?
What's up? What's up,
What's
Willie?
up?
What's happening, OG?
What's up, King? How you feel?
Man, feeling good, man. Feeling extra good, man, after this verdict and hearing you on top of it, man. Always
Absolutely.
delivering truth.
Absolutely, man. You know, we
Yes,
we
sir.
gotta bring that fair and that balance to these news stories, man, because they be trying to gloss over it and be trying to show some type of empathy for them and stuff. If you listen to how these newscasters are covering it, listen to CNN and all these people, man, and listen to how they talk and listen to their tone. They got a somber tone when they talk about the verdict. They don't talk about it like they're enthusiastic. They talk about it with a somber tone because deep down inside, they wish it would have went the other way. I'm telling you, man, got to read between the lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you damn right on that. Now you see the way Donald Trump treating it with the Rittenhouse. He got the boy at the dang resort he owns and all this stuff. They celebrating. You got Republican Congress members or political members using this kid as some type of celebratory trophy. And even if these dudes would have walked scot free, they had been reining these cats around like some celebratory type trophy, as if we can do what we want. We're gonna put these black folks in their position. And like you were saying earlier about the fact that this is how sickening this is, and about how and the ridiculousness in what mainstream media is, and why I think people should pull away from even paying attention to what mainstream media puts out because they want to act somber about this. No, there's a viciousness to what these fools did when they committed that violent act of crime, when this dude is just running down the street, that they take it upon themselves to look at some black dude who they feel don't belong there and to chase him down. And it was
right.
righteous that the justice system worked the way it's supposed to, that these fools will be spending the rest of their goddamn lives together to die behind some prison walls, as they should.
Well said, my man.
And
I
that and
appreciate
that's
you.
just yes,
I
sir. And that's all
appreciate
I got,
you.
man. Keep delivering this damn truth.
Well spoken. Thank you, man.
What's that again, OG?
Well spoken.
Yes, sir. And one
Sorry about that, Reggie. Cut it off, but let's go. Let's go to Twin. See what Twin talking about. What's up, Twin? Twin. We lost Twin. Come back, Twin, if you can. It was this game. Was it game you?
Game U911, man.
Game you
What's up, brother?
911. What's up? What's up, King? How you feel?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, just
Yeah,
feeling real enthused to see the verdict today.
right,
It's deserved. You have to be accountable for your actions, and there's nothing other
right,
than that. That's how I was taught by my mom and dad. So what can you
right.
say?
Yeah, one of the things that I did want to say is that that I failed to mention when I was talking to Reg was that the Democrats, trust me, bro, a number of them they upset about this verdict too. They just like they ain't no. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of them they're upset because you got to think about these Democrats, right? A lot of these liberals, you got to think about it. Where have they been all these hundreds of years when the Republicans was doing what they were doing, and then when you flip it, because at one point the Democrats were Republicans, so they
Right.
all the fact that they flipped the parties the way they did, it just lets you know that they pretty much all the same anyway. It's just deciding what side you want to go on when it's convenient for you. And these seats, these seats in Congress, and not just in Congress, but in your local municipalities, they wield the same amount of power and influence, and they get the same salary. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat in the seat; they still get the same kind of money. So when all of this things are happening to us, and we're supposed to be voting these people in, they're supposed to be looking out for us. Where have they been when all this killing and mayhem and Jim Crow and slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, crack epidemic, mass incarceration, eugenics? Where have they been with the bombing of Tulsa, all this stuff? Where has the Democrats been? I'll tell you where they've been. Them motherfuckers been right there at the table, making a deal with them, with the Republicans. And where was the Republicans when they were majority black? They was they were majority riding with the blacks or whatever.
Right.
They was right there when the Republicans were liberal. They were right there at the table with the conservative Democrats. They all been the same. They all party together. They hang out in the same circles. They send their kids to the same school. Ain't no Republican schools out there. It's white schools, black schools, mixed schools, Hispanic schools. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So they all in the same game, man. We gotta stop getting confused by this party thing. The Republicans are just the Republicans are just more outspoken about how they feel about you. But the Democrats, the Democrats are the same way. They're just more sneaky. And they're more, I do believe, Democrats are more cowards. They're more cowardly.
A lot of them are, I think, if I may, would say, are just not experienced enough. And you do know, I know you're intelligent enough to know that change takes time. Everyone wants change. You have to get in and be proactive, such as voting. I have a lot of friends that won't even vote, man. I'm like, please go out. We need you, or just come with me. If you're going to go vote, take about 6 people with you. I took my 4 kids and another 2 kids that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? When Obama got in, you know what I'm saying? That's the largest vote. They won't even let you know that number. But the thing is, change takes time, and we all have to become proactive at it. I'm live. We all have to be proactive at it. One, and individually do your part or a community service so that you can say, what did you do about the situation? Did you go and stand up and voice your opinion? Then you have the right to say something. But the things that get me are the people or individuals that won't vote. They won't go to the board meetings. They won't go to community meetings. They won't even do homework with their grandchildren or whatever, but they're the first ones to always say how things aren't in their favor. But you can put them in your favor by voting out people that aren't ready for change. What do you think, Will?
Yeah. I mean, I do. Unlike some people, I do believe in the voting process. But what I believe more so than anything is holding people accountable once you get them in. And what happens a lot is that we will oftentimes go vote, but once we get in and they don't do what they say they're gonna do, we don't hold them accountable. We sit back and go like this. I mean, imagine sending your kid to school and not holding your kid accountable. Your kid go to school and he slap the teacher, getting into fights every day, cuss out the principal,
Right.
coming in the house when he feel like it, and then you allow him to go to the party, and then you buy him you still buy him the newest, the latest iPhone. You
Reward them for doing bad.
Reward bad behavior. So that's what's been happening. You should never reward bad behavior. If you don't do that with your children, you definitely should not do it with politicians. So we have been rewarding bad behavior. Now, I believe in voting on a local level more importantly than I do even on a national level, because on a local level is where you can see almost immediate difference when you when you vote. Also, When you're voting on a local level, you can walk up to your local politician and say, yo, man, what's up with that? You did such and such, such. You know, you ain't likely to ever meet a president in your life.
Right.
But a local politician, you can actually be in the same room with any local politician that you want to. And you can hold them accountable, and you can see more immediate change. So I am with that, but I think we have to be more strategic, and we have to hold these people accountable.
Well, thank you, man, for doing what you do. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to all my people that know who I am. Game U 911, Sir Charles Jones. Keep it up, man.
Tell my audience exactly who you are, because I meant to say something. I see you got your headphone on with the. I see you got your head on with the mic. I say, yo, he doing something over there. What you got going on?
Well, this is my grandson Kari right here. He's going to be my next streamer. We're working on him, but we're actually getting into Black entertainment. A lot of things, whether it's gaming or whether it's console gaming, and we're that 1% that people don't hear about. I have a Twitch channel. Twitch on Game U 911. Also, I'm on YouTube and Facebook. We play World of Warcraft, but we play mini games, and we just try to bring people together and get our voice out there and do the wonderful things like what you're doing and other celebrities are doing.
Yeah.
But just trying to inspire people and finding the best in them. But thank you for what you're doing.
Already, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna check you out.
All right. Thank you. Peace.
All right. Yeah. All right, fam. I see a few other people trying to get in, but I don't see any faces. You got to show your face if you want to get in. I be trying to invite me to a Klan rally meeting, virtual Klan rally meeting. I ain't trying to attend no Klan rally meetings. But then again, I would go up in there. But if I went to a Klan rally, I'd go in with some power though. I wouldn't go in like by myself or with one person and stuff, and we ain't really got the booby trap ready. I go in because I already know they cowards. So if you go in strong enough, I already know they ain't gonna do nothing. They used to pushing people around, and they're used to cowards. They not used to somebody fighting back. They used to being bullies. Yeah, they ain't used to somebody gonna stand on something and put something on their ass. They ain't used to that. So that's why they always looking for soft targets. They try to ride on women and children and dudes who they know they ain't gonna fight back, who they know ain't gonna bring it to them. That's who they try to ride on. But moving on, fam. Going back into the comments. Midget Mike, what up? Ain't no change until we break the chains. You got that right. Stronger chains are the mental chains. Highly favored says, how much more time? We're already in over 400 years. Right on. I'm with that. Change does take time, but some change, we well overdue for some change. Some change is well overdue. Bet says no reparations, no vote. I'm with that. I'm with that on a statewide level. I'm with that on a national level. I'm with that. But like I say, I favor local voting. I really do. Local, yeah, I'm with that straight up. Stuff be going on in people's neighborhood like that on a national level, the president ain't got no access to. He don't even know what's going on down. He don't even know what's going on in your town or in your city, your municipality. But somebody could be putting up a what do you call it? Like they could be putting an asphalt plant right next to your house, building, and you don't even know till they put the sign out. You don't know what the hell they building. But you can stop that if you know what's going on. If you're involved and you see it popping off, those politicians, they can shut that down. Even if something slipped through, they can come through there and shut it down. This is why it's important to know what's going on and have these relationships. Even if you don't like, you ain't gotta like somebody to have a relationship with them. I think that's one of the things that we got to get past. You ain't necessarily got to like a person to have a relationship with them. You know, relationship ain't got to be a good relationship. It ain't got to be a personal relationship. It could be a cordial relationship. It could be a business relationship. But you're doing business with people every day that you don't even know anyway. You're doing business with people every day that you don't know their politics. When you go up to that local gas station or store that you just drop in to go pick up some cigarettes or a drink, a soft drink or some gum, or get you some gas. You don't know that person's politics, but you're doing business with them. So you ain't necessarily got to do, you don't necessarily have to have a personal good relationship with a person. It could just be a business relationship. It could be a cordial relationship. Because so whether you acknowledging it or not, you do business with people every single day that disagree with your politics. Who was that? Tuka Pamaja? I know I'm chopping that name up bad. Tuco, I think. Nurse Petty. What's up, Nurse Petty? Sammy. What's up, Sammy? Daryl Grant says, I know the moms are sweating bullets on what she gonna do without her husband and son. What's she gonna do? She already getting her back bust open by somebody else already. What you talking about? What she gonna do? She gonna move on to the next. It ain't no big deal, you know. It ain't like this dude was. It ain't like, it's not like he was hard to replace. His type come a dime a dozen. Dude is an uncivilized mutt. Do you know what kind of person you got to be attracted to that type of person? Think about what I'm saying, fam. Do you know what kind of person you have to be attracted to that type of person? Do you know what kind of person you have to be friends with that type of person? To even like that type of person, to support that type of person? You know what kind of person you have to be? Low life, scum of the earth. Santuan, what's up? Real dude uprising. That's what I'm talking about. We need some real dudes out here. Real dude uprising. What's up, Isaac McQueen? Young King soaking up knowledge. What's up, O-Dub? O-Dub. Anita Washington. Yeah, the Democrats, somebody, who was it said this? The Dems, Amari Bishop said the Dems are a disaster. Let me tell you something, fam. Amari is absolutely right. The Dems are a disaster, fam. How bad of a player do you have to be to get the ball with a layup and the other team is on the other side of the court? How bad do you have to be to miss the layup? The other team is on the other side of the court. So it ain't no rush. All you got to do is, you ain't even got to dribble the ball. You can just stand right under the court and it's a layup. The Democrats blew a layup. They worked 8 years to win the House and Senate and the Oval Office. They got it all. And Joe Biden ain't worked for nothing. He got the Oval Office handed to him because he ain't did nothing to deserve that position. Got it handed to him and blew it within the first month. Just blew it. And they gonna catch hell in those midterms. Oh, they getting blowed out in the midterms. They getting blown out. They will not win in the midterms. And he's gonna be a one-term president, just like dude was. One term, that's it, he out of here. Kamala Harris, where's she been? I think she's trying to get her job back in California. Trying to go back over there and lock some brothers up. She probably over there looking like, look, you're gonna have to do something about those blacks. You're not locking up enough of them. I did more work than you did. I locked up more than you did. You're gonna have to do something about those blacks. Oh man. Pathetic. And then they try to act like they're the good ones. They're the good guys. The Democrats be trying to act like they're the good guys. They ain't no better than the Republicans. All of them trash. But I'll tell you this, the difference between the Republican voters and the Democratic voters is that the Democrat voters hold the people they vote accountable. Now let me explain something to you. You got black liberals and you got white liberals who typically vote Democrat. And then you got white conservatives who typically vote Republican. Few blacks. But white conservatives vote Republican. The white liberal and the white conservative are the same people with different levels of mannerisms and temperaments. The white liberal and the white conservative both, in most cases, want to uphold white supremacy. They're not trying to get rid of white privilege. That's what you have to understand. That's why when a white Democrat wins an office or whatever, things never really change for black people because the white liberal is still getting what they want. They don't want change for black people. They want change for themselves. They want better opportunities for themselves. So that's why you see black people still continue to get killed and get left behind economically, educationally, and on every other level, they get left behind because they're white liberals who help them fight at the ballot, don't help them fight the bullet. They will not help them fight socially. They'll help them fight politically because it benefits them to have these white liberals in office so they can get what they want. But they don't give a damn about what happens to black people outside of that voting. They don't care nothing about you. So that's why nothing ever changes, because the white liberal and the white conservative, they're both on the same page. Neither one cares about black people and black people's struggle and nobody else's struggle. All they care about is money and power. And as long as they get what they want, they don't give a damn about what's going on with you. Now, most people ain't gonna say that. You know? What was that? D Crum TV, what up? Yeah, most they ain't gonna say it, fam. But hey, I know the truth hurts. I know the truth hurts. But if I'm lying, prove me wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Because if black people had the support of white liberals, I mean, not a few white liberals, not a few good-hearted, good-intentioned, well-intentioned white liberals, not a few, but if black people had the support of all white liberals, this shit is over today. All of this shooting in the back shit, that's over today. Fairness, equality, you got that today. But you don't have that support because they're not interested in your salvation, your sovereignty. They don't give a damn about none of that. They don't care about your children or you, your suffering. They don't care nothing about that. Where are all these special interest groups when black people are getting murdered out in the streets and going to jail and the police is tripping? Where are these special interest groups? Where were these special interest groups during the crack epidemic? Where was the empathy for black people who were predominantly affected by that? Disproportionately affected by that? Where were these special interest groups? But you see them poke out during the opioid epidemic, didn't you? They were everywhere. They all came together. They were on code. They were on code. Don't get it twisted. They're the same. They all the same, fam. Exactly, Mr. Lawrence, exactly. The Democrats and the Republican, the white liberals and the white conservatives play good cop, bad cop. And don't get it twisted. There are some black people who are the Democrats also. There are black Democrats and black Republicans who also play good cop, bad cop. Some of these black people that's in office, a lot of them, they ain't got no intention on making things better for black people. All they gonna do is go out and take a picture because they know some black people just want to be in a picture. You take a picture with them, that's all you need to do. Show up at their 50th anniversary party, 50th wedding anniversary or something like that. Show up at grandma's barbecue and bam, you reelected just like that. You ain't got to do nothing else. You ain't got to fix no potholes. You don't have to fix no infrastructure. You don't have to fix the education system, the healthcare system. You ain't got to do nothing to bring tourism into the city. You don't have to do nothing to improve the city. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is be black and go around and take some pictures and speak at some of these events, speak at these colleges, go in there and be a keynote speaker, for the graduation, and show up every time there's a tragedy and the news cameras around, take some pictures, go to the funeral and stand with the family, and you're going to get reelected. That's all it takes. So you got so don't get it twisted. You got some black people who are just as bad. You got some black Democrats who are just as bad as the white Democrats, and you got some black Republicans who are just as bad as the white Republicans. Don't get it twisted. And I ain't leaving your Hispanic side either. Y'all just as bad too. Y'all got them bad on both. They bad on all ends, on all angles. Then they got some Asians out there now. Y'all coming up too. Y'all got some bad seeds too. When they start talking about it ain't about race, yeah, it's always about race. You just got different people playing the game and taking part in the execution of the plan. But make no mistake, they're all on the same team because they're all playing the game and ain't none of them taking chances. Even the ones who want to make a difference, they too coward to make a difference. They got too much coward in them to make a difference. They're too worried about their pension plan, getting fired, losing some votes. Cowards, just like a lot of the pastors. They know what's going on. They're scared to speak against certain things because they don't want to lose any of their members. So they just whisper sweet nothings into the ears of the parishioners. And get that money, man. Get that money, man. Buy that car, buy that jet, Get that money, man. That's what they're doing. Letitia Smith, what's up? Sandra Weidman. I see you, Sandra. Beamer Patrol. David Luciano. Yeah, think about what I'm saying, fam. Donald Trump was in office. You had a whole lot of madness. Hold on, let me back up. Bush was in office, bunch of madness. Barack got in office. He pulled the veil back on just how bad racism really was still happening in America. Trump got in. It elevated because he actually encouraged the racists to be themselves, basically. So it got even worse. Biden is in now, and it's still about the same. Ain't nothing really changed. You see what I'm saying? Nothing has really changed. T-Ball Tanner. Stay on code. Got that right. What's up, Shay Jackson? Who was that? Cordero? What is that? Who is that? Yeah, Cordero Anderson. What's up, Cordero? Fresco, what up? Roger Caesar. Okay, fam, that's my time. If you're just not joining, make sure you smash up the likes, fam, on your way out the door. Smash those likes up, fam. Smash up the likes. Put it in the face of the haters. We got a lot of trolls that came through tonight. And some of them are silent. They're watching the show. Trust me, man. They love to watch me. They love it. I don't know what they're listening for because I ain't got nothing over here but a bunch of pain for them. I'm not gonna change my message. They can't punk me. So what they gonna do? And if they gonna do something, I better not find out. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So what's gonna be? You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about, hey man, hey, y'all know what I'm talking about, fam. Can't talk too much. It is the internet. But anyway, fam, I do appreciate y'all joining. We got 3 uncivilized mutts that's going to prison for life, at least right now. And but there is a possibility that the judge might give 1 or 2 of those mutts parole. They thought that their white privilege was good enough to keep them out of prison. They did know that their white privilege was good enough to initially keep them out of jail, because that's why they killed Ahmaud Arbery. They thought that all they had to do is just say, "Hey, man, the guy tried to take my gun, and it was self-defense." You know, imagine how many times they've heard their friends tell that same story, how they illegally killed a black person and got away with it by just saying that the black person attacked them, and they got away with it. Imagine that. But these guys were a little too cocky. In the age of the internet, where everybody is trying to be famous, everybody wants attention. One of them made the mistake of filming their crime, and that video came back to haunt all 3 of them. Without that video, I can guarantee you neither one of these guys ever go to trial. That isn't an indictment. There's never a conviction or anything. There would have never been any attention brought to this case, because remember, the initial DA in this case had to resign because of their relationship with one of the defendants. I believe it's the father, Gregory McMichael. So, you know, this would have been swept smooth under the rug if that video had never came out. But their arrogance got the best of them. They shared the video with their neighbors, other uncivilized mutts, and then it finally caught the attention of one who posted it online, and it was a wrap. It was over from that point. The video got out, and then the masses got a hold to it, and that's what put the pressure on them to even make an arrest. It took them weeks to make an arrest. We're talking about for a cold-blooded murder. So, but hey, at the end of the day, justice, 5, white supremacy, 50 billion, lopsided win-loss. But hey, man, at this stage, you got to take whatever you can get. Hey, fam, I appreciate y'all for joining. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate such a thing. If not, have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Until next time, fam. No more talk.